Very Dark Man has insulted Pastor Lazarus Mooka badly after saying this about him on the pulpit to his members.
Somebody came to talk to me that somebody was talking about that case. He said, Pastor, do you see a man that is speaking against us? And the man said, choosing to learn something in a hard way. And he mentioned the name of the man. So when this thing was going on, he said, one man they call Very Dark Man. Very Dark. He said, choosing to learn something like that. I said, no, choosing will not learn something in a hard way. And he is the one that learned something in a hard way. What is happening today is learning each word. If you know the person I'm talking about, I just only made a statement. He said, choosing people learn something in a hard way. And I said, that same man will learn, no, not we. He will learn something in a hard way. I don't know whether he's learning it today. So I don't want to speak evil, because if I speak evil, it will happen. If I say anything negative, anything evil, it will happen immediately. So I cannot say anything against any man. But somebody can say, somebody was worried. He said,
now, Very Dark Man has replied Pastor Lazarus Mooka by insulting him in his recent video. I will not play the video, but I will just say it in words. In his words, he said he insulted him by saying that if he had that power that he claimed, why couldn't he stop his two wives from dying? He said the first one died and the second one died. If he really had that power and it was given to him by God, why didn't it stop his two wives from dying? In this case, I'm not in support of Very Dark Man. Never. In saying that word, I'm not in support of Very Dark Man. But the truth must be told. If you ask me to blame anybody in this case, I will blame Pastor Lazarus Mooka. I will blame him. You know why I will blame him? Pulpit is not a place where you come to discuss about people. Pulpit is not a place where you come to paint anybody. The only thing that should be done on the pulpit is preaching the gospel of Christ. The only thing that should be done on the pulpit is the only word that should come out of your mouth when you're on the pulpit is the word that will strengthen the faith of people in God. You see, in this case, Very Dark Man is not the only person who reacted to choosing testimony. But why did he have to call Very Dark Man on the pulpit? That is where many men of God are getting it wrong. You just come to the pulpit on Sunday and begin to call people names. Even though you didn't call people names, you begin to say something that they might have said about you. Sometimes, as a man of God, you don't reason these things. You just overlook these things. See, I respect men. I respect men like Papa Adeboye. I respect men like Papa Bishop Oyedepo. I respect these men, especially Apostle Joshua Selman, Apostle Michael Olopo. I respect these men because you can't see these men coming out to say, to do all these social media things that they say this about them on social media. They say this about them on social media, and they come and insult anybody on the pulpit or to come and talk about anybody on the pulpit. So, Pastor Lazarus Mooka, this is my question for you. As you have said this on the pulpit, does it mean that you want all your members to turn to the enemy of Very Dark Man? So are you creating enmity in that case? What is your goal, sir? That's my question. What is your goal? Are you trying to create enmity between your members and Very Dark Man, so they will start having issues with him? So pulpit is a place for preaching the word of God, and that is the reason I will blame Pastor Lazarus Mooka on this. It is not a place to begin to call the names of people. Very Dark Man is not the only person that talked about that testimony. I know about many content creators that use that choosing testimony as comedies. I know about many. I can't count them. More than 300. I know many. So coming out to call Very Dark Man and saying that Very Dark Man said we will learn in the hard way, and now he's learning in the hard way, is very wrong, sir. And to all men of God out there, please, let's take note of this. Let us not come to the pulpit and begin to talk about people and begin to tarnish people's image and begin to mention the names of people. Pulpit is not for calling people, it's for mentioning the name of Christ. It's for proclaiming the word of God to people that they might gain faith and continue to hold strong in God. God bless.